Well, I think the IDZs, we're beginning to see that there is progress being made in the IDZs, and particularly this one, we've seen the figures tell us a story that in 2009 there were 600 million rand of investments that were hosted here in the IDZ. Now it's over 4 billion. That's substantial progress. I think that some of the lessons that have probably come from this experience, which we need to take forward as we do work on special economic zones. There's a bill before Parliament, but also we're working with the provinces to identify potential special economic zones apart from the IDZs, which can be established in South Africa. Is that whatever incentive we may provide as government, is also very important that this is complemented by a strong management and a strong presentation of a credible quality product. And the reputation of the particular IDZ is very, very important, and I think that this is what we're beginning to see, that the reputation here is turning in a very, very positive direction. And of course the other side of it is the delivery of the infrastructure. The concentrated industrial infrastructure. I think these are the sort of elements that need to come together in the establishment of special economic zones, and I think there's some success stories that we can identify here in this particular round.
Thank you very much. The second question, obviously you spoke about the importance of the component manufacturers in creating the necessary jobs for our economy. If you can maybe just talk about the significance of that.
Well, what we have been trying to do in the Automotive Production Development Program is to strengthen the proportion of components that are locally sourced. We've been doing that for one very, very good reason, and that is that most of the jobs in the automotive sector actually come from component manufacture. The labour intensity is much higher in automotive component manufacture than it is in the original equipment manufacturers. So we've been trying to encourage, through the way we structure the incentives, we've been trying to encourage manufacturers of original equipment to actually source more locally. And I think this is an example. Mercedes-Benz, I think, embraced that quite actively. They organised conferences with potential investors even a couple of years ago as the W205 platform has been launched. But we've also been doing our bit to try to strengthen this. I think that the way the currency has turned recently, with the currency becoming weaker, but from our point of view much more competitive, I think those that are still wanting to import a large proportion of their components are going to find that it's going to be much more difficult than for those who have a higher proportion of locally manufactured components. So I think it's a win-win for those that take the decision to deepen component manufacturing.